Please help a starving artist out by supporting me on Coffee. Thank you.
The chains that bound you rang quietly through the basement. Your arms felt weak. If that monster wouldn't soon calm down to let you walk around a bit, they certainly would fall off. Your tired eyes focused on the only light source in the dungeon you found yourself in, a singular candle. How did this happen? Your memory truly was foggy. It had started a while ago. You were exploring, yes, cave diving, a cave diving adventure. You let your head hang low. Damn it. You should have taken the warnings more serious. That scary one-eyed flower had explained it to you. Many years ago, a child had fallen underground. It had been supposed to be a blessing for monster kind. Its sacrifice would have led to a strange barrier at the underground's entrance to open up, allowing the creatures trapped beneath to escape. But that turned out to be more difficult than expected. Humans had an ability, something monsters called determination. It allowed humans to quite literally reset time. Humans were unaware of this talent, and only a handful of monsters were. Did you ever have a strange dream that later, many years in the future, would come true? Or at least something similar would happen? Humans called these déjà vus, but in reality, the concept of a déjà vu was apparently a sign that a reset had occurred. This was the only reason you seemingly had been kept alive. And this is how a mere child of man had slayed the king of monsters himself. Only but a small handful of monsters whose sanity was still somewhat intact knew of resets, knew of determination, and the monster who captured you was one of them. He was a disfigured skeleton with a singular red eye that had started glowing brightly red when he first laid eyes upon you. His sharp teeth had curled up into an evil grin. You looked so familiar to him. Your soft skin, your face twisted into pure fear as he hunted you, skillfully keeping other monsters away from you. He was afraid that other monsters would lay a hand on you. You were his prey. His flesh, his meat, his blood, his heart, his love. If he wanted to keep you all to himself, he'd need to hide you from his brother, from the denizens of Snowden, from Undyne. As you had run through the dead snow-covered forest after escaping this violent beast that introduced itself to you as Toriel. Her words sweet like a caring mother, yet her actions like that of a starved lioness. Escaping her clutches, in hindsight, seemed so simple. Getting lost in an ice-cold forest was worse. You coughed. The basement was freezing, or at least cold enough for you to feel uncomfortable. The ground suddenly shook beneath you for a moment, and from it, the tiny flower emerged. It looked at you, curiously. "Flowey was looking for you," it whispered. "But it appears you're in good company. Flowey is pleased." Your eyes widened in fear and disgust at the flower's words. What are you talking about? Get me out of here, please. The flower chuckled darkly. Flowey doesn't think that's a good idea. Listen to Flowey's words. Flowey wishes for you to continue on your journey. Flowey wishes for you to slay the queen. But not like this. You're weak. You're soft. Appeal to the skeleton. Speak its name. Treat him well as he treats you. Flowey looked at your chains. It appears he treats you good compared to others. Hot tears ran down your face. No, stop. Don't waste your energy. Remember, if your soul shatters, you will return. As long as you have enough determination. Yes, Flowey's sure of that. Don't give up. Flowey needs you. The door to the basement opened, and just as quickly as he appeared, Flowey vanished in the ground. The moment the flesh-colored petals vanished from your side, your legs gave up. You groaned at the pain of your entire weight resting on your wrists, as a large shadow walked down the steps leading to you. A bony claw grabbed the ring of the candle's bottom, as the monster held the fire up to his face. Shattered skull, tattered dirty jacket that used to be blue, and a grin that would leave even the bravest of men shaking in their boots.
Morning meat.
He hushed.
It's the start of a wonderful day. I'm sure of it.
His red eye twitched in its socket.
But out there, the flowers are blooming. The birds are singing. Too bad for us that we're down here, burning in hell.
He laughed a loud, roaring laugh that hurt your ears. He stepped closer to you, his free hand grabbing your chin harshly, forcing you to look up at him. He licked his teeth.
Brother Peppy is busy calibrating taps. We have all day to play.
He let go of your face and stepped back. With a snap of his fingers, the shackles undid themselves, and you fell on the ground with a loud thud. As you desperately got on all fours, the monster kicked over a red doggy bowl.
Good.
He said joyously, and from somewhere in the darkness, a cold pile of stinky old spaghetti fell into the bowl with a wet noise. Your stomach growled at the unappetizing meal.
Peppy used to make spaghetti every day. Every day.
Said the skeleton with a nostalgic tone in his voice.
It's been so long.
He looked down at you, his foot hovering over your head.
So appreciate the meal he made for you.
His foot slammed onto the back of your head, slamming your face first into the meal. Slowly he ground his foot into you as you lapped up the nasty food.
Good girl, good girl, good girl.
Every time he said it, his mind seemed to break further.
Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl.
Once the bowl was empty, he kicked you away. You now laid on the ground, shaking, trying to keep the spaghetti inside you. as the monster came closer. He kneeled down next to you, the glow of his red eye illuminating your face. It was then you remembered Flowey's words.
So,
You coughed, and before the skeleton could punish you for speaking without being asked to do so, you groaned.
so what's your name?
The skeleton blinked, memories of the past flooding his mind in quick succession. He hasn't thought of his name for so long. Not even Papyrus seemed to remember it.
Burger.
What?
Burger or fries?
He asked. In absolute shock, completely besides himself. Defiantly, you managed to get on your knees, the cold spaghetti creating a brutal stomach pang. I would like a burger, you huffed. The monster's eye focused on your face.
Sans the skeleton.
His skull shook violently as his fingers grasped the huge hole on the top of his skull.
Get out of my head. Meat, get out of my head.
He stepped back, ramming his head into the wall, angrily. Hi, Sans, you said. Eventually, Sans stopped all movement, and he slid down to the ground. You gulped, not even believing the words that you said next. Are you okay? Slowly, his head turned to face you. He growled, before getting on all fours. Like a spider, he crawled towards you, his teeth sinking into your right ankle like a flash, making you yelp in pain, your blood covering his teeth as he tore, his thick red tongue lapping over your wound to get as much nutrients from you as possible. As he did so, he muttered words.
I'm sorry, and I love you. I need you. I want you.
But what scared you the most was...
You're my meat. Mine and mine alone.
The monster only stopped when the noise of a door opening echoed down into the dungeon. Sans stood up on his feet.
Sorry, meat,
he said, carefully, quietly.
It appears our time is cut short.
Sans looked down at you, smiling from eye socket to eye socket. With a quick flick of his wrists, bandages wrapped around your ankle.
But I must go now. Brother needs attention.
He turned to the stairs.
I'll be back very soon.
Your heart pounded, but at the same time, however, you crawled to the back of the dungeon. Did Sans deliberately forget to shackle you? Or was this a test to see if you'd leave? Grunting, you held your hurt leg. Damn it. This would need to heal. It hurt so much. God, it hurt so much. The last time Sans had bitten you was on your shoulder to stop you from punching him. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. You hit the floor with your fist in frustration. But as you leaned up again, your back hit a presence behind you. A bony hand slapped harshly on your naked shoulder. You turned to face the intruder. Single red glowing eye a smile, almost smug.
You made me remember meat.
How did you teleport? You stuttered, but he slapped your face harshly.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
He stepped over you into the middle of the basement.
Why do I suddenly know how to do this again? Yes, that is the 1 million gold question.
He looked at you. He snapped his fingers and a magical force dragged you over to his feet.
Kiss them.
He asked coldly. After you didn't follow his command, he repeated.
Kiss them.
With quivering lips, you kissed Sans's feet.
Something about you made me remember. Something.
He kicked you harshly again before turning to the stairs.
Next time, meat, make me remember more, or I'll turn you into my next meal.
And without saying another word, Sans ascended the stairs and locked the door behind himself. The last thing you heard before the candle's light vanished was a quiet whisper.
You will survive this. Flowey knows.
Hey, thank you for watching my video until the end. If you're new here, I hope you stick around and watch a few more. But before I say goodbye, I'd like to remind you to like the video and subscribe. That really helps the YouTube algorithm. That's all. Hope you have a good day. Until next time. Bye!